Hello everyone and welcome back for more Solo Crisis League. Tonight I'm doing my one and only live stream Season 12 Round 2 game. So Season 12 is interesting. I've really liked it so far, and we're using randomized decks. We're using the randomizer cards that come with the multiverse box in order to build custom decks to take on each individual crisis. It's been a lot of fun so far. I really liked Round 1, and Round 2 is looking pretty good so far too. So Round 2 is using, let me just pull up the list here so we make sure we have all the right cards. Yes, the equipment from Heroes Unite, so that's all those lantern rings. The heroes from the base set, so that's things like Man of Steel. Locations from Forever Evils, those are the ones that give you +1 to each card of a certain type. Superpowers from Teen Titans. I can't think of anything great in there other than, I guess there's, Teen Titans Tower or Teen Titans Go or whatever it is, and like Molecular Vibrations. So there's a few like ongoing cards in there. And the villains in Dark Knight's Metal. Now there's a few metal cards in there, but we're playing Crisis 2, so there's not a lot of value within villain cards because you can't use them against the final villain. So that is that. That's the deck we are using today. And we're going to jump right into it. If you missed my announcement in the last video, I am dropping down to doing just one stream per round. Just became too many balls juggling in the air at once. So just going down to streaming one game, because basically I can do 2 games in the time it takes me to stream one and a half games. So just to save some time and some other stressors going on in a league running process, I'm going to go down to streaming just one game per round. Hope you're still enjoying them, and yeah, let's get right into it. So with Immortal Villain and Vandal Savage, because we are playing Crisis 2, Immortal Villain makes it so that if a card of cost 6 or greater enters the lineup, we destroy it and replace it. That does not apply to villains, though, so it is just a non-villain card. Vandal Savage makes it so that when a card with an attack leaves the lineup, trigger it like a first appearance attack against ourselves. That's kind of like the Ra's al Ghul ability from Crisis 1, except it's when it leaves the lineup as opposed to enters. Therefore, we have a little bit more control over when that particular effect triggers. So let's go ahead, get our first lineup going, and we should be good. Oh, we're playing Batman, by the way. Part of the hero selection for this round is that there is always one attempt that has just one hero choice. That's this one. From now, it is Batman from the base set, and that's +1 to each equipment card I play, so that's really good. The Scrimmisticks, for example, perfect card. Rabid Robin. Ooh, White Lantern Corps is destroyed. Hopefully we can get White Lantern Power Ring to get that back, though. Another Rabid Robin. And Skull of Batman is destroyed and replaced. Ooh, Ganthet is destroyed and replaced. And there's that White Lantern Power Ring. So if we can get our hands on that, there's 2 cards in there right away that are really valuable. We're looking at 3 power on this first turn. I think we're going to go for a Scrimmisticks because it is worth 2 power with our Batman hero. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're going to use that to get rid of both Rabid Robins. That is going to be 2 weaknesses gained, which isn't great for my deck, but I do really want to get through Immortal Villain pretty quickly if possible. We got to get rid of villains to do that. So now it's just Black Manta out there. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll go ahead and get Channeling the Emotional Spectrum for that. Skeets, that's a useful one. All right, 1, 2, 3 power. With that, we'll get rid of Black Adam in the hopes, we're not going to get there because I know for a fact there's 2 weaknesses in these next 3 cards because they didn't show up in this first 2 hands of this deck, so I know they're there. They'll show up. There they are. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3 power. We're going to get another kick. If we don't get a villain, we might have it this turn. We have 2, 3, 4, and 5 discarded, ending Immortal Villain. That's our first crisis down. That's good news. No power this turn, though, to make that happen. Gotta shuffle it up again. I really want to get that White Lantern power ring, but I thought getting rid of Immortal Villain would be more important, honestly. New card. Rage Blood. That's going to be an important card. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll use that to get Star Sapphire and fill in the gap with... Oh, wait, no, that's not. Sorry, just Star Sapphire. I was thinking she was cost 3, but she costs 4. The reason I want her is because she can trigger effects of equipment, which helps Batman. All right, so 1, 2, put out equipment in my hand. I don't have any. 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is a hard call. I'm going to go Rage Blood instead of White Lantern Power Ring. Destroying cards. It's going to be way more important than getting those strong ones right now. 2, 3, and 4. Definitely Skeets. Lots of value in Skeets right now, especially playing as Batman. If we can get our hands on, I think it's the Batcave. No, that's the original base set. What's the I think it's Star Labs, maybe. I believe it's Star Labs. What's the Forever Evil location? I think it's Star Labs. But if we get that while we have Batman, then we're looking at what, +2 power per equipment. Now here's the bad news: we have Rage Blood in our hand, but we have no discard pile, so it's gonna trigger nothing. It's too bad. 2, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna get White Lantern Power Ring. Move on. Two, 3, 4. Let's spread our deck out a little bit. We'll get these 2 Kid Flashes. That should help minimize the effect of the weaknesses and stuff we have, because they'll appear less often in our deck. But, the draw, you could just draw into them anyway, so who knows? You can go either way. All right, so that's 1. I gotta get a card out. I forgot to do that. So that's 2 power. And I can put an equipment of cost 3 or less into my hand, but I don't think I have one right now. All right, so that's just 2 power. I could put a hero into my hand or draw a card. I'll put Kid Flash into my hand because it's the same thing. 3, 4, I can put an equipment on top of my deck. Kid Flash draws a card. Play that to get a hero from the destroyed pile. Let's get White Lantern Core. Where are we power-wise? Again, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. We're going to get Science Cell, because that can be worth +3 with Batman, and we'll finish it off with Acrobatic Agility here. I'm thinking that'll be really helpful. The Science Cell, it's good for getting rid of with Demonic Summoning, which we will likely see here, but we'll also get the +1 from Batman, so that should be good. New card coming out. Atlantis. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's just get these 2. Indigo, Tri-Power Ring, and Shapeshift. Dark Knight. Okay, that can be useful. We'll start with White Lantern Power Ring, which gets 1 power from Batman, and we're going to gain Gambit. 2, 3. I don't think there's anything over here that qualifies. Nope, just the 3 then. Draw a card. Ooh, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. We definitely want Dark Knight. Gain all equipment in the lineup is exactly what Batman needs. Now we can get our hands on Catwoman, even better. Ooh, 3 locations now. There we go. 2 power. I can destroy a 0-cost card over here. There's a weakness. Now we're going in the right direction. 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely going to go for... I think we're going to go Happy Harbor. That's been the most useful so far as the heroes we've seen. All right, we can put an equipment on top of my deck. Sure. Then we'll go ahead and draw a card. Bam. So we're at 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. We get Central City here. Leave it at that. All right, so we have 2 locations coming up. One for heroes and one for superpowers. They get +1 apiece. I mean, the superpowers one is going to be useful, but not as useful as, say, the equipment one when we're playing as Batman right now. We go. 2, 4, 5. You know what? We're going to buy this, leaving us with 2 power. Put a hero into our hand. 3 power Batman. 4, 5, 6. That's enough to get Nth Metal Mace and a kick. I'm thinking about Atlantis. I mean, I've had a few opportunities to go for it, and I haven't. My main thought is that it might be good to leave there for demonic summoning later. All right, Dark Knight is going to gain this equipment and 2 power. 3, 4. I got an Nth Metal Mace here. Is that the one? Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Are you a hero? It is not. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll use that to get rid of Vandal Savage. Leaving us a 3 power. We'll buy another kick with that. Don't think we have any defense cards, though, so we are going to have to deal with whatever happens next. Yeah, not in this hand, that's for sure. All right, our first villain and our first prices are down. Let's go to the second one. 7 Deadly Sins Unleashed. This is very early for 7 Deadly Sins Unleashed. Okay. Put the top 4 cards in the main deck in the lineup. We're going to do 5 cards, 4 for the crisis and 1 for the turn. That one's very useful. Whenever a superpower enters the lineup, which 2 did, each player gained a weakness. Your team must collectively destroy 7 cards with different costs from their discard pile. Okay, 7 cards with different costs. And Graves. This attack cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards in the destroyed pile and lineup against himself. So we've got a 3 here. And there's a 3 out there. Oh, there's a 4 out here too. Put an ongoing card that you control into your discard pile. I don't have any. And then Black Manta. I can choose between Black Manta and Black Lantern Aquaman. We're going to use Black Lantern Aquaman. Each foe puts 2 cards that cost 0 from their discard pile on the bottom of their deck. We're going to put 2 punches at the bottom of our deck. It's not ideal, but better than the alternative. All right. We already put a card out for the turn. Now, can we beat this so early? It needs 7 cards at different costs. I highly doubt it. But let's see where we are, just to get kind of a lay of the land here. So you have 0, 1. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's a pretty good start. Got a 4 and a 5. 3, 3. I know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know for a fact that we have whatchamacallit floating around. What's it called? Ganthet. Ganthet's in here. All right, can I get a hero from the destroy pile? I don't think there is one right now, so no. It'll be 1, 2, 3 power, which we'll use to get rid of Black Lantern Aquaman. Draw a card. Go ahead and put Star Sapphire Happy Harbor down. All right, so we do get 1 power here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put an equipment for any player's discard pile on top of their deck. Let's go with Indigo Tri-Power Ring. 5. We'll get rid of this. It leaves us with 1 power. We'll use to get Acrobatic Agility. That's all we can do this turn. I'm just going to keep this kind of organized over here to make my life a little bit easier. If we can afford to get Atlantis, we'll have a 6-cost card, which will really help us get through this. Ooh, we also have White Lantern Corps, which is even better. All right, we're going to add Central City to this. So now we've got heroes and superpowers get +1. All right, that's 1 and draw a card then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power. Definitely getting Catwoman, leaving us with 9. Get Atlantis, leaving us with 3. And that'll be it. Yeah, that'll be that. Wait, I don't want Atlantis, no. So instead we have 9. We'll buy both of these 4s here. Yeah. We're going to do that. We've got our 6 in White Lantern Corps here, so there's no reason to push it. We can leave Atlantis out there for demonic summoning later. Now we have to get rid of Red Lantern, Blue Beetle before we go any further. That's unfortunate. But we've got these two to help over here. Ooh, not a great hand. We'll start with Rage Blood, destroying a weakness and getting 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7 power. That's enough to say goodbye to White Lantern, or sorry, Black Lantern, Blue Beetle. 1 power, a vulnerability, and then I think we have everything we need. So we destroy a 0, 1. Destroy Kid Flash. So 0, 1, 2. Destroy Kick. 3. Goodbye Geokinesis on 4 and the 5s. Ooh, this is actually a pretty tough call. We're going to destroy Indigo Tri-Power Ring. And then White Lantern Corps, but that comes right back when it gets destroyed. So that's just the end of that. That's our cards destroyed. That's the end of 7 Deadly Sins Unleashed. And that helps. Yeah, that should help. So now it's just us and Graves. There we go. That's when you want to Ganthet, right at the end of the deck. All right, so let's get... I mean, this 4 power right here. That's good. I don't think I can actually get that. No, it's max 6, so I can get that. I'm trying to get all the different colors in here. Ooh, no, Rage Blood. Yeah, Rage Blood. All right, so we have orange, yellow, green, gray, and blue. I don't think I have a red. So, yeah. Or wait, no, isn't there... Don't I have the one? Yeah, right here. So this is violet. It's a different color. Perfect. All right, so we'll go with Rage Blood first. We're already at 1 power. 2, 3, 4. That's going to destroy a vulnerability here. That's just gone. 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get a hero from the destroyed pile, like Kid Flash. And 9 because of Batman. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, a weakness and a vulnerability. Goodbye, Graves, leaving us with 6 power. I'll get Green Arrow. I don't really need him, but he does get us 3 power right now because of Happy Harbor. And any 3 power card's incredibly useful. All right. Still don't have a ton of defense cards. Have most of our starters. I think we're down to just 1 weakness. So we're getting things under control here, but we're still a little behind. Just a little. We'll catch up. All right, we've got a defense card and Skeets in our hand, so that's pretty good. Hunting down the lanterns. When an equipment enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must collectively destroy 4 superpowers. All right. And Hector Hammond, we're going to defend against that. Discard to avoid an attack. If you do, you may put a hero from your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. Hey, we got another Skeets. All right, new card for our turn. It's not it's not equipment, so we're good there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and draw a card. 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw another card, and 11 because of Batman. 15, 16. I mean, that's a ton of power. It really is a ton. We can buy Shapeshift for 2. And that leaves us a 14, which is enough to buy 3 kicks so that we can easily beat Hunting Down the Lanterns. Actually, can we do it already? If I leave this here, we had 16. That allows us, yeah, we could buy 4. And we could actually beat this before we even end the turn. I mean, we can still do Shapeshift instead, but we might need that later. So, yeah, that's what we'll do instead. That beats Hunting Down the Lanterns right away. And we're on to the next turn. Ooh, energy absorption is going to be really useful with all these starters we have right now. Looking forward to that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can put an equipment on top of my deck. Thinking Skeets here. We'll go ahead and get energy absorption, leaving us with 6. We're going to leave it lands there, probably all the way up until we see demonic summoning. Rage Blood. Okay, now we're talking. We've got Rage Blood back. We've got 2 copies of Rage Blood. We just bought, what was it? We bought energy absorption. We're going to say goodbye to these starters very quickly. So Rage Blood's going to destroy a 0-cost card. That's going to be a punch, it looks like. Yeah, let's destroy the Luthor punch. I don't like the Luthor cards. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, 6. Put a hero in my hand or draw a card. We'll get White Lantern Corps in my hand. 10 power. 11, and then Ganthid here gets them all. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's all of them. So we're at 11 power. Draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. Goodbye to this punch. It's 12 because it's a superpower. 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. Are you a hero? No. I will discard that, though. 19, 20, 21. I can put a hero on top, an equipment on top of my deck. We'll put Skeets there so we have the defense because we're going to beat Hector Hammond, leaving us with 9 power. We buy Rage Blood, so we have another destruction there. And do I want another kick? No, I think we're going to leave. I think we're going to leave it to let the destruction cards do their thing, whittle this deck down. Probably not going to focus too hard on buying new cards. But if some opportunities come up, we'll take it. We will. So our new crisis is demonic summoning. I guess I could have bought Atlantis last turn and been perfectly fine. Put all cards of cost 6 from the destroyed pile into the lineup. There's just the one, Skull of Batman. At the start of your turn, destroy a card in your hand. If the destroyed card is cost 0, discard your hand. Your team must collectively destroy 3 cards of cost 6 in their discard piles. Very well. Doomsday. You'll defend against that with Skeets. Destroy any defense cards used to avoid this attack. Okay, well, goodbye to the Skeets. We'll draw a card. All right, if the destroy card at the beginning of our turn, I'm going to destroy a kick to keep this game going. We get a hero from the destroyed pile. 1 power from Batman. Oh, there's none here. So instead we'll get 3 power. 4, 5, 6. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there. 7, 8. We'll buy Skull of Batman here. Do we have 3 cards that cost 6 over here now? We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with that in mind, we're going to destroy all 3 of them. We get to keep White Lantern Corps, fortunately, but that does end demonic summoning right away. So no more of that. No more. Could afford another Shapeshift. It is worth 2 power for us, but we've already got one, so kind of hesitant about how much I might actually need it. Ooh, another villain. All right, 1, 2. Putting that cost 3 or less from my discard pile into my hand. Yeah, I'll go Nth Metal Mace here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you a hero? It is. Draw a card. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Goodbye. You know what? No, we'll say goodbye to Martian Manhunter here. Leaving us with 5. We won't buy anything with that, though. I was hoping to get Atlantis now. Would be nice, but getting rid of that villain is really going to be useful. It's way better to go into the next Crisis and villain set without having any villains in the lineup because you're not starting, because then you're starting from scratch, right? You're not starting underneath the gaze of the villain, I guess. 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Black Lantern Power Ring. That's going to be useful. Not too useful because I can't use villains in the final battle, but it's going to help me get along. It's going to help me get there a lot faster, that's for sure. All right, we're going to draw a card and get +1 from Happy Harbor, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you a hero? Yep. 5, 6, 7. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there, though. 8, 9, 10. We'll gain this. 11, 12, 13. This goes back on top of our deck. We'll get rid of Doomsday here. The Martian Manhunter in the wrong place. And that's the end of that turn. Good turn. No defense cards here, so we have to deal with this. What do we got? Reshaping Our World. At the start of your turn, discard all cards that share cost with another card in your hand. Now, to beat this one, just want to double check real quick. Am I in the right book? Yeah. Thought there was a... Am I crazy? Okay, I guess... No, there has to be. Am I looking? I'm going... Reshaping Our World, or am I just staring? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong section. That's why. There it is. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Remove this prices of each of those cards has a different cost. Might be a little tough of all those 0 costs we have right now. New villain, Black Adam. Each player destroys cards in their hand until they have only 1 card of each type in their hand. I have to destroy 1 of my rings. We're going to destroy the Black Lantern ring because it's not as useful, but still, we're going to want to find a way to get that back through like the Atom or something if he comes up. Okay. So at the start of your turn, I must discard all cards that share the same cost as another card in my hand. Well, none of these do. And you have to reveal the top 3. There's no villain here. Okay, top 3. Are they all different costs? We have a 3, a 0, and a 4. Yes, that's the end of Reshaping Our Worlds right away. That's good news. 1 power, and is there even a hero up here to get? There is not. So that's actually 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. We'll go ahead and get possession for that. Leave it at that. Okay, new card comes out. Lady Blackhawk. All right, Energy Absorption is going to draw a card. We can destroy a card in our hand. Goodbye to this punch. That's 1 power. 2, 3, 4. We can destroy a 0 cost card over here. Goodbye to this vulnerability. 5, 6, 7. Put a hero in my hand or draw a card. We'll just draw the card. Ooh, I wish I didn't. 8, 9. Goodbye, the Lady Blackhawk, leaving us with 5 power. Nothing I'm going to spend that on. Keep going. New card comes out. All right, let's go. Let's start with Ganthet. Cards of different colors into my hand. We'll take a vulnerability into our hand, along with energy absorption. Actually, no. We'll do leave vulnerability, take Rage Blood, Nth Metal, a Punch, maybe Star Sapphire. No, High Tech Hero. I think that's all the colors we've got. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we're at 1 power because of Ganthet. 2, 3, 4. Destroy a 0 cost card over here. Goodbye to this vulnerability. 5, 6. Is there a 3 cost equipment in here? There's one. 7, 8, 9. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there. No, we're going to discard that. 10, 11, 12. Are you a hero? Yes. Draw a card. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, another 4. Here's 25, 26 power. Yeah, goodbye here, leaving us with 13 power. Zatanna brings us down to 9 power. We'll buy both of these to finish it off. Just in case we get like a Frozen City or something like that, we're going to be all set. Deck's not unreasonably huge right now. We're managing it pretty well. Doing lots of destruction, which is good. I think we're a little over halfway through our starters, which is great. Would be nice to be all the way through them, but that's just not where we are right now. We have no defense in hand, so let's see what we got. Supervillains United. Place an unused supervillain into the lineup and resolve its first appearance attack. That supervillain cannot be gained or destroyed by the effects of players' cards. Remove this crisis when there are no more supervillains in the lineup. It is hell. He costs 3 more to defeat. With a stack ongoing doesn't matter because he's not in the stack. Each player puts a non-kick superpower from their hand or 2 from their discard pile into the lineup. Alright, a non-kick superpower from their hand. I guess we'll do this. A new card comes out. Soul Taker Sword's nice. Did we ever figure out... Oh no, we have to do our new villains still. Ooh, each player gains 2 weakness cards. Each with a superpower in their discard pile gains an additional weakness. So we don't get the additional weakness, but still hurting a little bit there. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We'll gain this. 4, 5, 6. Are you a hero? No, we'll discard it. 7's all we got. We'll get Channeling the Emotional Spectrum because it is useful, but not a great turn there. Atlantis can go down. All right, 1, 2, 3, destroy a weakness. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. We'll put Soul Taker Sword on top of our deck. 11, 12. Oh, this is multiple, isn't it? So yeah, this card has all card names, is also a hero. Yeah. So 11, 12, 13, 14 power. Don't know why I didn't see that before. That's really useful. Well, that's enough to say goodbye to hell, at least. So that's the end of Supervillains United. Okay. Black Lantern Superman is next. Ooh, Rabbit Robin. Okay. Let's draw a card in 1 power. 2 power, drawing another card. 3, 4 power. Is there an equipment I can put in my hand? There's one. 5, 6, 7. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's goodbye here. Leaving us with 5 power. Goodbye here. Leaving us with 3 power and gaining a weakness. That's going to be that. There's lots of weaknesses we keep getting. Got to get those destruction cards lined up a little better. They're not quite hitting when I need them. Frozen City. At the start of your turn. At the start of each player's turn, they add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Flip down each other card with that cost in the lineup. They cannot be bought or gained this turn. Flip them up at the end of your turn. Clear the lineup of all cards to beat. Amazo. He costs 3 more to defeat for each hero in the lineup. Each player puts a hero from their hand or 2 from their discard pile in the lineup. We'll add Catwoman, unfortunately, so we have no defense. Card comes out for the turn, and then there's a card for Frozen Cities. That's a cost 6, which doesn't take anything out, fortunately, but still not looking great for us. Energy Absorption draws a card, and we can destroy one in our hand. Goodbye to this punch. That's 1 power for being a superpower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there. I think it's going to be 8, 9, 10, because I don't think there's any heroes up here. There is not. Okay. Not a lot of options. I guess we'll get the most expensive and the cheapest. New card comes out. New card for the Crisis is cost 4, so that's not available this turn. 2 power, I can destroy a card in my discard pile here. Destroy a weakness. So that's actually 3 power with Central City. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 power, I'm sorry. 8, 9, 10, 11 power. We're going to buy both of these. That's 6 and 5, leaving us with 0 power. Ganthet's up. Let's get energy absorption, I think. White Lantern, that sounds good. Maybe Nth Metal Mace. Or better yet, a Scrimmage Sticks, because I can use that to get an 8th Metal Mace. A Punch, obviously. A Weakness. I think that's all the colors I've got. So again, we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we spent 11. So we have 1 power. Draw a card. I can destroy one in my hand. Goodbye to this weakness. That's 2 power. Put a hero in my hand or draw a card. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, plus 5 is 8. Goodbye to this, leaving us with 4. 5, we'll use that to get this into our hand. 6 again. 7, 8, 9. Are you a hero? Yep. 10, 11, I can put up to 2 cards from my discard pile on the bottom of my deck. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we finally got there. Yeah, that should do it. You get a bunch more power, but nothing to spend it on because can't buy this card. So new card for the turn, new card for the Crisis. It's cost 1, so we just have to clear this lineup, and we should be able to get easily to 7 power this turn. Should be easy. We'll see. All right, 1 and draw a card. 2, 3, 4 for being a superpower. 5, 6, 7, 8 for being a hero. 9, 10. Let's buy this for bring us down to 6. Bring us down to 4. Bring us down to 3. 4, 5. We can put 2 cards in the bottom of our deck. We'll put these 2 down there. That's Frozen City done, by the way. Nothing to spend our power on. So it's back to just us and Amazo. Didn't have to buy too much garbage. Sometimes with Frozen City and cards like it, you do have to buy a lot of garbage along the way. All right, 1 and draw a card. Plus 4 brings us to 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there, though. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Goodbye to this. You know, we'll buy her. Bring us down to 15. Get her this. Brings us down to 4 power left over. I think we're like halfway through the game now. Still have that ominous possibility of getting hit with a heroic sacrifice, so there is that to worry about. We have acrobatic agility to deal with if we get to defend. Villains in disguise. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck in the lineup. 1, 2, 3. We'll also do one for the turn. When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, place it in your discard pile instead of destroying it. To beat, each player must destroy a villain in their hand or discard pile. Now, fortunately, we lost Black Lantern Power Ring before we even got to use it, so usually we're kind of like set for it at this point. We're not today. Mongol. Each player destroys 1 location of each different cost they control. If you have none or avoid this attack, gain 2 weaknesses instead. We will defend, which gets us 2 weaknesses. Hopefully we can deal that quickly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I don't think there's a hero up here. There's not. So that's 5, 6, 7 power. 8, 9, 10. Definitely going to get this. Bring us down to 7. We'll get Mogo for the future defense. Let's keep it together. I need to get a villain. 1, 2, 3, destroying this weakness. 4, 5. Is there an equipment that this qualifies for? There's 1. Sounds good. 6, 7, 8. Are you a hero? No, it's not. We leave it there. No, we'll discard it. 9, 10, 11. Are you a hero? No, we'll leave that there. 12, 13, 14 power. We'll buy all 3 of these cards. You never know, we're going to need those. Really want a villain. Just need 1 to show up and we can end this. There we go. There we go. All right, let's use Skeets to get a hero into our hand. Something powerful. Maybe Robin? Yeah, let's go with Robin. Then we'll use Ganthet. We're now at 2 power and want 1 card of each cost of each color into our hand. It's got to be cost 6 or less, so can't get any one, but you can get a lot of them. Just looking at my options here. Looks like we did pretty good there. Okay, so we're at 2 power. Wait, I didn't think I saw a starter or a weakness. Gotta get both of those. In fact, let's change out a Scrim of Sticks for Soul Taker Sword. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Alright, so we're at 2 power. 3 power, draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. Goodbye to this weakness. 4, 5, 6. I can destroy a 0-cost card in my discard pile. Another weakness gone. 7, 8, 9. Destroy a card in my hand. Goodbye to this punch. We'll get this location on the board. 10, 11. We can get an equipment into our hand. 12, 13. We get another equipment into our hand. 14, 15, 16. Are you a hero? Yep. We'll play this to get the 17, and plus 4 gets us to 21. I mean, that's a lot. We'll say goodbye to this, leaving us with 15. We'll buy it and we'll destroy it right away, saying goodbye to Villains in Disguise. Plus 4 is 19. We'll get a goodbye to Mongol, leaving us with 7 power. Anything else we do is just about controlling our deck. So that's one, put an equipment from our discard pile into our hand. Maybe nth metal so we can look at the next card. Yeah, it looks like that's the one right here, and we'll discard that. It's not, basically I'm discarding it because it's not a defense card. And we need a defense card next turn, so this increases the odds that there is a defense among those 5 cards if we get rid of one that's not a defense right away. So that's a different card will be drawn at the end. Three, 4, and 5. Did we get a defense card? We didn't, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll manage. Manhunter Invasion. When a villain enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must collectively destroy 4 heroes. Okay. Mr. Freeze. Each player may only play up to 4 cards in their hand during their turn. That can be a rough one. We're going to just start. We're actually going to use the Atom on Rage Blood, I think. No, we'll use it on Green Arrow because we can actually get him right back. We're going to get a different 5-cost card. And I'm thinking that we get that Black Lantern Power Ring to kind of give us some more options. Basically, you use Black Lantern Power Ring to get things like Black Lantern Batman or Black Lantern Martian Manhunter, and then use Atom to get something stronger with him later. So that brings us to 1 power. 2 power and drawing a card. 3 power, we can get a villain into our hand, or at least into our deck. Let's get that 8 cost right there. Boom. So again, we're at 1, 2, 3 power. Draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. Will not. We'll leave this down here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. Oh, I went way too far. Hold on. Should not have played these last 2, which brought us to 8. So that'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it brings us down to 3 power. It's still enough to buy this. And we'll move on. Forgot about that. Sorry. All right. We should have a bunch of heroes after this next turn. 1, put an equipment into my hand. Sorry, 1, 2. 3, put a villain into my discard pile. Where's that 7 cost? Where are you? Boom. Just trying to get the expensive ones. So that's 1, 2. Sorry, 1. Yeah, 1, 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll buy this, leaving us with 1 power. Actually, maybe not. Leave us at 7 right now. 8, 9, 10. I can put an equipment from any player's deck on top of their deck. Put this up there, I guess. Nah, I don't want to. No reason to do that. So do we have 4 heroes over here? We've got 1, 2. So no, we don't. So we'll buy Earth 3. I was hoping I'd have enough heroes there that we could end this. But not the case. New card comes out. One, 2, 3. Is there any 0-cost cards over here? There's not. 4, 5, 6. We'll put this into our discard pile. 7, 8, 9, 10. Put a hero into my hand or draw a card. $11, 12. Put an equipment into my hand. $13. Get another villain into my hand. Into my discard pile. I'm sorry. Thinking it's the 6-cost Black Lantern Batman. Just trying to give my Adam, lots of options. Then we'll use Ganthet. Getting cards into my hand. I'm really just trying to look for cards that can do things. Sorry, do things to help us deal with what we're up against here. Okay, we'll get Earth 3 on the board. Use this to draw. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I have Mr. Freeze. What is going on? Can't do all this. Mr. Freeze stops. Just stop right there. No, we don't get to do all that. Jeez. I was thinking about Manhunter Invasion so much, I forgot about Mr. Freeze. Four, five. Goodbye to this, leaving us with 1 power. We need to destroy 4 heroes. A villain entered the lineup, though, so we do gain a weakness. So we have to destroy 4 heroes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to choose from. Alright, I'm not getting rid of Ganthet. We'll do White Lantern Corps because it comes right back. Not doing Dark Knight. Not doing the Atom. Star Sapphire, Robin, and we'll do both Robins. So those are gone, but this one comes back. Manhunter Invasion is over, and we can hopefully get that back, those Robins back, pretty quickly. So we're at 1 power. Two, 3, I can put 2 cards on the bottom of my deck. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is not enough. That's just the end of that turn. Let's get a hero back and get 1 power there. 2, 3, 4. Are you a hero? No, leave that there. 5, draw a card. 6, 7, 8. Are you a hero? No, leave that there. That's our turn. We will buy Legion Flight Ring. Can't hurt. Especially when playing as Batman, where he's 1 and draw a card. Alright, now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 power. 5 and, hold on. 5, 6, 7, put an equipment on top of my deck. Put Skeets there. 7, drawing a card. Oh, I might have screwed up there. Yeah, I did screw up. Oh well. 8, 9, 10 power. Still enough to get rid of Mr. Freeze. Hold on. I can put a hero into my hand now. I'm going to get Ganthet into our hand in the hopes of manipulating some things. So that means we're at, what, 1 power? 2 power? Just trying to destroy some things. That's the whole point of what I'm doing here. I think that's all of them. No, we don't have a gray card. No, leave that one. Instead, go with that one. Okay. Okay. So, we're at 2 power. 3, draw a card. I can destroy one in my hand. Goodbye. 4, 5, 6, destroy another card in my hand. Draw a card. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I could put 2 cards on the bottom of my deck. Go. I mean, we'll buy this, obviously. We won't use this. That should be good. So that's a lot. Please don't be heroic sacrifice. What a terrible time for that to happen. Alright, Rise of the Dead. When a card is destroyed, remove it from the game. At the end of your turn, put a random card of cost 1 or greater from the destroyed pile into the lineup. If that card is not a villain, gain a weakness. Your team must collectively destroy 5 cards with different colors. Alright. And Black Hand. Each player destroys the top card of the main deck and then discards a number of cards equal to its VP value. Alright, we have to destroy this. And we have to discard 1 card. We'll discard this punch. New card comes out. We have to add a random card from the destroyed pile. If it's not a villain, we gain a weakness. Alright. It's not a villain, so we gain a weakness. So to beat this, we have to destroy 5 cards with different colors. I think we've got that. So there's green, yellow, blue. Happy to destroy a red. Don't we have that card that's like any color? Yeah, we do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are removed from the game entirely. And Rise of the Dead is defeated. So that's easy enough. We want to use the Atom. Do I want to use on Black Lantern, Blue Beetle, or Green Arrow? Let's see what we got. 7 and 5 cost cards. Ooh, Indigo Ring. That's a useful one. I don't think there's anything else of cost 7 right now. So yeah, we're gonna destroy Green Arrow to get Indigo Tri-Power Ring into our hand. And that gets us to 1 power. 4 power. 5, 6, 7 power. So going to copy this one's power to get to 10, 11 power, which is enough to say goodbye to Black Hand. So we'll do just that. Nice work. This is a bulkier deck than I usually have at this point in the game, but it's working really well. In fact, the reshuffling is great because it's going to help us if there's a heroic sacrifice on our horizon here. Hopefully there's not. But there's always that chance, right? Always that chance. 3, 4, and 5. Do we have a defense card? We do have Mogo. I keep forgetting about Mogo. All right, our new crisis is draining the emotional spectrum. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck in the lineup. We'll also do 1 for the turn. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck. Destroy all cards in the lineup of that revealed card's type and replace them. Each player discards a random card. Remove this crisis. Actually, I think that might be different. Oh, no, that is the same for us in solo. So yeah, each player discards a random card. Remove this crisis if none of them match a card type in the lineup. It's easy to manipulate because we're a solo player. We only have 1 hand to deal with, so we just get it down to 1 card. We can control what we discard. And then Trigon. Each player destroys top 3 cards in the main deck. What do I have to do to avoid this? Discard 2 cards to avoid an attack, huh? We'll discard a kick and Orange Lantern Powering because we can get it right back. Alright, so at the start of our turn we have to reveal a card. Heroes. No heroes out there, so that's actually pretty good. We're going to use Robin to get this back into our hand. And that's 1, 2 power. We got to get rid of those villains. We can gain a Equipment that costs 5 or less in the lineup and put it into your hand. Do Skeets here. So we're at 1, 2, draw a card, and 3. Ooh, plus 5 more gets us to 8. Leaves us with 2 power. Plus 4 gets us to 6. Leaves us with 3 power. And if we discard a random card from our hand, it's only 1 card left. It's a hero. That ends draining the emotional spectrum. And that's how you do that very quickly in solo. All right, Trigon's next with any luck. One, two, three, 4. 5 and draw a card. 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. No need right now. 11, 12, 13, look here. Not a hero. 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19. Goodbye here, leaving us with 6 power. We'll get Swamp Thing and Batarang. Nice little set there. No defense card in hand, but we do have Mogo still. Missing heroes. When a hero enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must collectively destroy 4 equipment. We can do that. Hellspawn. Each player discards the 2 cards with the highest cost in hand. Okay, we'll discard Ganthan Indigo Tri-Power Ring. I could defend, but actually, yeah, let's actually defend, because we can do that pretty easily. With these 2 cards discarded, Mogo defends. New card comes out for the turn. Let's get 1, 2, 3 power here. We'll use that to get rid of black mana. We have to destroy 4 equipment. 4 equipment. So 1, 2. That's an equipment. No, we're going to destroy the other shapeshift. Yeah, it's 4 equipment destroyed. Ending missing heroes. Then we'll use Ganthet real quick to get a bunch of cards into my hand. Different colors and all that fun stuff. That's everything I've got. I mean, that's everything I can do is right there. So we're at 0 power. Or no, we're at 1 power because Ganthet's a hero. Put a hero into my hand, or do I want to draw a card? Let's put Indigo Tribe into our hand. So that's 2 power. Plus 5 is 7. Plus 6 is 13. Goodbye here. Leaving us with 2 power. Draw a card. I will destroy Acrobatic Agility, actually. Because we're not going to be able to defend against any. Actually, no, there's going to be an attack, so I won't destroy that. And then a bunch of power here. So that's, sorry, that was boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 6, 7. Plus 6 is 13, 14. That's enough to buy both of these, so nothing else is going to matter, whatever we play. Did we get rid of all the starters yet, or do I still have one floating around? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's it, because I think the other one's over here removed from the game. Okay, we did get rid of all of them. Sweet. Sweet deal. We are just about at the end here. No defense in hand, but we do have Mogo. Shifting loyalties. At the end of your turn, place all cards you played this turn to discard pile of the player on your right. To beat, I believe we have to add the top 3 cards of our deck to the lineup to defeat it if the total cost is 7 or greater. Necron. Each player puts a random supervillain defeated this game in front of him. Each player must defeat their own supervillain. Necron cannot be defeated while a villain is in play or in the lineup. Very well. And it's... Ooh, Black Lantern Superman. He's going to attack. Each player gains 2 weaknesses. Each player with a superpower in their discard pile gains an additional weakness. Very well. I guess I can defend against that pretty easily, can't I? We'll defend with Zatanna and Black Lantern Power Ring discarded with Mogo, obviously. New card comes out. Let's beat this. So that's 1 power from Batman, drawing a card. We'll get Molecular Vibration down. That's a superpower, so that's the 2nd power. Plus 4 is 6. 7, 8, 9. Put an equipment on top of my deck. There we go. Not enough to get that one, but we can get Swamp Thing, leaving us with 5 power. All right. 1, 2, 3, destroy a 0-cost card over here. Is there a weakness floating around still? I don't see one, so that's the good news. 4 power, and can we get a hero into our hand? Maybe Swamp Thing. Actually, let's use Ganthet. 5 power, put 1 card of each color into my hand. I think that's everything I've got. This is a different color, though. Alright, so that's 5 power right now. Plus 6 gets us to 11 power. 12, draw a card. I can destroy one in my hand. We'll destroy this one. 13, 14, 15, destroy another card. We'll destroy Rage Blood. Get a hero into my hand. Do another copy of Swamp Thing. Get us to 6. That's 21. Goodbye to this. Brings us down to 16. Get rid of this. Brings us down to 3 power left over. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's try and beat Shifting Loyalties. And 2, 4, 7. Goodbye, Shifting Loyalties. I believe we said we were at 7 power, right? I think we were at 7. 8, 9, 10. And this copies... Ooh, we should double check this because this might actually do it. So let me just double check everything before we go any further. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this was still here. 5. Plus 6 is 11. 12. 13, 14, 15. 21. 22. Plus 3 is 25. Plus 1 is 26. 27, 28, 29. And we bought this, bringing us down to 24. And we bought this, bringing us down to 11. This is going to copy the power of Swamp Thing, bringing us to 16, 17 of Batman. That's enough to beat Crisis Necron. There's absolutely no reason to buy any more cards. That's just the end of that. That's really good. Okay, that's the end of our game. That's awesome. Thank you for watching. So yes, this is one of 3 attempts of this particular round. I'll be doing my other ones off camera in case you missed that announcement in the last video or earlier in this one. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just trying to reduce the number of ones I do just to kind of free up some time in my nights. I really like this set. There's some really powerful things going on here. There's multiple copies, obviously, multiple destruction options like Energy Absorption, Rage Blood, Soul Taker's Sword, the Atom. There's all sorts of ways to destroy things, which made this a really fun matchup for me because while I had a lot of cards in the beginning, once we started getting those, we were really destroying cards really often, which is one of my favorite mechanics in the game. So I love doing that, and I'm happy to see that work out. Really cool. Okay, so this was, again, one of 3 attempts. Good luck in yours. Like I said, I'll do mine off camera. So if you enjoy the videos of the league, whatever it is that brought you here tonight, you want to support those efforts, you can check out the Patreon. There you get things like mid-round results, sneak peeks at upcoming rounds, and members-only rounds between seasons. These things are all available all year long, so feel free to jump in at any time. There's also physical rewards like this official league mat. I've also got a pin and a sticker. They're both great, ready to ship whenever you want to join up. They come every few months depending on the level that you're at. But if you want to get them now, if you don't want to join the Patreon, you're not interested in a monthly commitment, you can check out the Etsy store. There's a link below where you can get those things just flat out buying them straight up. And those will ship very soon. So check it out. There's a link below if you're interested. I do want to thank the 3 most recent members of our Patreon. We've got Framundaman, Gilliam6887, and DM Tip. The 3 of you are all members of the Solo Champions League. Like the Solo Crisis League, except we use Marvel Champions. I want to thank the 3 of you for joining. All 3 of you were very new members of the league, and you jumped right in. That really means a lot to me, so thank you for joining. Good luck in your Season 11 Round 4 game, and I'll see you all on Results Day. That's all I've got for tonight. I want to wish you all good luck in your Season 12 Round 2 games, and I will see you on Results Day. Funny how that works out. Have a good night.